did a good job at the end of the game making the play they needed to make to come out with the win. D. Boss has done it his whole career, stepped up and made 2 big threes there. They really helped this team. We had opportunities, so proud of the way our guys fought. It's an opportunity for us to learn from this. You got to understand life in the SEC. You know, you have battles like this, and I think our guys fought hard to win the game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to come out with a victory tonight.
I feel like the tide was turning. They were supposed to be a 15-2 run.
Well, yeah.
What was
this for the players or coach?
For coach? I mean,
if we get any questions you have for the players, so we can get them out of here. On
okay. All right. JaMychal, I guess for you, just the 15-2 run was working there for you guys. You guys feeling pretty good at that moment?
We got some stops on the defensive end there. Got out in transition, made some big plays. Mississippi State, they recuperated and made the adjustment to stop us and won the game.
And like Sydney, Moultrie made life tough for you down on the block.
Yeah, Sydney with a big body like that. Savannah and Moultrie is athletic, so that's like a 1-2 punch, So they did a great job, but it just came down to us defending.
At the beginning, you guys weren't even really looking to try to score down there in the paint. Was that something where they intimidating you guys from going down there, or was it just a game plan?
No, we weren't intimidated at all. Just trying to use my quickness and get Sydney. That was a smart way to do it, so that's what we did.
Andrew, what's your perspective? What didn't work tonight that you thought might work?
I mean, I think at the end, they made some big plays. I don't think they made any threes in the first half, and both made 2 huge ones when they needed them. But I think it was more, they made the plays that they needed to make. I think, we played hard, and I think we had the right game plan, but you got to give them credit for making big plays.
What was Moultrie like defending out there? I mean, he seemed like he couldn't miss for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, he had a great game. He got it going early, and he was really active. And with his length, him being 6'11", it was tough for us to deal with. And I mean, he did a great job.
They were 0 for 14 from the perimeter when Boss finally hit that one. Is that just the percentages catching up?
I mean, he just stepped up and made a big play. He's a great player, so that's what you expect great players to do. And I think they did a pretty good job for the most part on the game. Trying to contain him from outside, but he just stepped up and made big plays. We got to give him credit for it.
JaMychal, is this a game you might have circled, and we could circle the one in Tuscaloosa? Because it seemed like the first 2 touches went to you and to Tony.
Yeah, these are games we look forward to with them being ranked. It's a good chance for us to get a good win in our belt. So, I think we're looking forward to seeing them again.
Anything else for the players, guys?
Tony, you went down for a quick second. What happened there?
Just bump knees.
Thanks, guys. Questions for Coach?
You see in that last play, it looked like you're maybe going to either force him to get a timeout or get a 5 count, and somehow Bryant got behind the defense. What did you see develop?
That's what I saw.
Did you see where the breakdown occurred?
We were trying to go for a 5-second count, and Bose made a great play. He spotted this guy down the floor and threw it, and they made the play.
When Trevor scored the layup, was that the game plan coming out of that
Yes.
timeout?
Yeah, we wanted to get a quick shot.
Anthony, you talked about the battle on the block with your 2 guys and with Moultrie and Sydney. I thought that was a real big factor tonight.
Well, those guys did a great job. Give them credit. They did what they needed to do to help their team. Moultrie was very impressive. When you look at his numbers, he had a great impact on the game. I thought our guys fought, and we put ourselves in position to win and weren't able to close it out.
That stretch there when Moultrie, I think he had 14 straight points from the first half into the second half for Mississippi State. What kind of adjustments did you make to try and take him out of there in the latter minutes in the second half?
We always mixed up our defenses. I don't remember the stretch you're talking about, but I'm sure we played a variety of different defenses within that time frame.
What opened up in the paint there in the second half for you all?
Well, I thought in the first half, we just, I felt like we were rushing, felt like we were settling a little bit for whatever reason. We had 8 turnovers at the half. The last 3 minutes of the half, a lot of just mental errors that we made. They had a 6-point lead going into the half, so I thought we just needed to settle down in the second half and play the way we play, and I thought we did a better job in the second half.
You only made 1 three-pointer in the game. That's part of the thinking at the end with 10 seconds left and down 3 to just go ahead.
Well, I think, how many team fouls did they have?
They had
They had two to give.
Two
Had one more to
Two more
give.
to give. So the feedback on the bench was that, that they were probably gonna foul with 10.6. So we were hoping to try to get a quick shot to race it up. They did foul. So the thought then was with them having more fouls to give, they could be really aggressive to take away the 3. I didn't want us to just jack one up and get a bad shot, so I figured we would be better off trying to attack the rim and try to get a quick score to put ourselves in position to have a chance to make a play at the end.
Anything else for Coach?